So now I'm actually tackling the airbox. I want to see if there's water in there, which there probably is. But so far I've actually just taken off this hose clamp here, right here, with a screwdriver, and then you take off the breather hose here, which I then have up here. You know, just a clamp with some pliers. Okay, so then looks like there are. I was looking around. Looks like there are 6 screws holding the top cover on. I thought there was only 4, so I started taking them out here. Right in there. Hold on, let me turn on this light. I apologize. Alright, so here are the screw holes. I already took these 2 out. And I thought that was the only 2 in the front and then 2 in the back, which I thought I could get, but then there's 2 on the sides, so I need to take the airbox out. Not out, just tilt it like the manual says. So far I've actually taken out these 2 bolts back here. I think they're 12mm heads, and then there's 2 over here, but looks like it can just slide. So let me just push this thing here. Yeah, so yeah, and then you can slide and tilt, and then I can actually access the screws better, which will be nice. So I can kind of see in the airbox a little bit. But oh yeah, there's also a filter in there which I want to clean. I'm sure it's never been done, considering how the ski's been neglected. It looks neglected to me, so. Alright, cool. So let me get the screw gun and get those longer, those deep ones in there out. Alright, screwing these bad boys. And screwing these bad boys. Alright, that is loose. Alright, so that was pretty horrible. I finally got the top lid off and out. So basically what I did is I took this piece, the tub, and I dropped it down like that. And then I would have to shift the top part, came through here. There it is. Wow. Nice and dirty, of course. Nice and moldy, of course. And then the actual tub has some nice juice in there, which I wasn't surprised, but I want to see it. Oh yeah. Milky oil, water. That's just great. One thing that I'm surprised about is there's no air filter in here. I don't know if there's supposed to be one, but it looks like there's a nice slot for it, so I'll have to look into it and see if it's actually missing it or if it doesn't need it. Well, it should use one, of course, so that's why I'm just a little concerned why there wasn't one in there to begin with. So I guess I'll figure that out, but now I'm stuck with this. I'm going to clean that out and then look into see if I need an actual filter, and then more parts and more waiting. Yay. Alright, now that I'm waiting on parts such as the air filter and whatnot, I'm going to start cleaning out this moldy, musty, wet interior of a bilge. So I got my trusty Simple Green here. It's actually not this one. I have like an industrial clear Simple Green in a gallon, and I put I don't know, maybe an 1/8 pour in here of it, or maybe a 1/4, and then mix with water. And then I've been going like this, and then I got this heavy duty industrial scrubber here. It's like stiff bristle, like really stiff. There's just a lot of mildew in here. You know, it's been sitting for months with water in the bilge. But I got all in there to clean. Since I got the airbox out, I'll probably just give it a quick once over. You know, it's just moldy. It's not that I want it clean, it's just moldy and it's gross. And then hold on there. I'm just gonna hit it. I won't go too crazy, even though it seems like I am. And a little corrosion on the muffler, which I need to get rid of. But what else? I don't know if I'll clean the whole jet ski, like outside. I might, but I'm gonna wash out that, and then just hit the cover and all that. There's just mold. It's more about just the mold on here. Just need to get rid of it. And yeah, so I got this piece out here. This is like the front bulkhead piece, and the rivets. Simply push a pin through it, or like a screwdriver, and then they pop out, and you can get into the front of the jet ski a little bit. Fuel tank, vent hoses, cables and wires, and vents and whatnot. So yeah, let me get to scrubbing. Alright, been doing a whole bunch of washing. Here's the cover that was jammed in that front compartment. Had some mold on it. Not like severe, but it was mostly on the inside, but came out really nice. It's actually in really nice shape. You know, it's definitely been used. You can see some wear on there, but no rips at all. But got her drying out here with some benches and a chair. And here's the air box. Washed out all that gunk in there. Brand new. That's where the air filter is gonna go. Hey, it's not a big deal actually that the air filter is coming in the mail. I gotta wait for that. Just give me time to clean this out and let it dry and all that. And all this was covered in mold too. Honestly, I just thought I'd hit it, especially the whistle. Don't want to be blowing on mold. Oh, and then the tool bag. Man, these tools aren't even that old and they're like rotting in there. So just gave them a quick scrub. I'll put them in like probably more of like a plastic bag and then put it in there so these don't get wet. Only because I don't want these tools to actually be so chunked up that I can't use them if I need it while I'm out in the water. So that's the update on cleaning all that. And now I'm gonna start scrubbing the jet ski on the inside. Took me a while, but finally got this thing in the sun. Actually, it's been raining the past 2 days since I got it, and you can see it's a little dirty. And here's all the gunk that I'm gonna start scraping in there. I got the intake plugged up with a glove until I get that all put back together. But yeah, it's dirty. It's black though, so it shows everything. And then maybe next spring I'll give it a buff. You know, it needs some touch up here, and it's got some scratches here. I'll do a little sand and buff action. But let's see. I'm gonna try to get like a magic eraser on here and see if I can get that cleaned up. If the simple green doesn't work. This is all like moldy too. It's hard for you to see maybe, but alright, I'm gonna get going. There she is, all cleaned up. I started by washing top down just with simple green. Got pretty much all the mold off of there. I'm still working on this. It's not that easy to get off. I used the magic eraser and scrub brushes and everything, couldn't get it. Cleaned in here, still some water in there and some dirt, but much better. I don't know if it was black mold or what. You can see where I wiped that a little bit, but I'm not going to go all out on the tank in the front. And then I washed the sides, went all the way around here. I scraped a bunch of the barnacles off, that corrosion, whatever it is, but that's how it came out. It's alright, I guess. And then yeah, you can see it needs a buff, and I just use simple green, so it's not like it's polished, but it's clean. I got a bunch of gunk off. A lot of gunk in this footwell, especially the other side as well. And then I spent a lot of time in here. So as you see, well, it's cleaner for sure. That black, us scrubbing it, I'm pretty sure it's overspray from gel coat or paint, whatever it's covered with, even on this side down there. But one thing that really helped me out was a magic eraser. I've never used one before, and all I gotta say is wow, it's like the best thing I've ever used to clean something. I'm trying to find it. Oh, here it is. So if you haven't used one, I'm new to it. It's kind of beat up, but I already used 2 of them. So basically, I wet it with water. At first I was using simple green. I wet it with water, and it's white. It comes right off. It's incredible, honestly. Then it gets chunked up. Well, I usually make it weighter in that. I flip it, and then so I've been doing pretty much everything in here. At first I used the simple green with the brush. It worked okay, but it chunks up. You got to keep rinsing. And then basically I usually hold this, but I take the hose and I flip it. Clean it up, give it a squeeze, and I do it again. So that's pretty much how I clean the entire inside of the boat. I think it's clean enough. I wiped this a little bit, but nothing too crazy. So yeah, to get all the water, I actually tipped the jet ski up in the air with the tongue, and then it was able to dump most of the water out of the drain plugs here. But yeah, that's how that cleaned up. Then I also did the seat, which was dirty, but it's in nice shape. Did this with actually just the scrub brush and simple green, and it came out really nice, I think. It's in great shape. I think there's only one little tear on it, like right there. pretty nice. So yeah, that's how I cleaned everything. Came out pretty good. And yeah, I'll keep making more videos on this.